a folk music composition, and kue are heritage of the nations. The sounds of the great steppe are different instruments and melodious compositions. The great and mysterious music is on the program. The sounds of the great steppe.
Folk compositions which were written by musicians have long been sung to attract girls. Each singer should feel the song and enter into the image. Without such feelings, the singers will not be able to sing appropriately. In the composition Wooden Leg, it is written, "Where is the girl?" And other such phrases like, "I haven't eaten anything as I was looking for a girl." A singer should perform as an actor here, one who is looking for a girl while singing. And a musician has to create an image. The listeners have to accept the singer's composition and feel it. They should be in love as well. If there are 100 people in the audience, it is good if 10 of them will really understand what you are singing. But it is impossible for every singer, as a musician should sing from the heart. It requires the talent of an actor. The singer has to learn everything and work hard. That's why all song performances require the mannerisms during the singing of a song of an actor. Music is a nation's treasure, and a singer is the owner of this golden treasure, constantly owing to a musician's talent. We can listen to our folk music compositions. A young angel sung from the depth of his heart a composition called Happiness. The singer has to understand the song's composition in order to describe it properly. Wooden Leg is a composition which requires mastery while the singing is done. If the singer will not have an actor's talent, he will not deliver the song properly to his listeners. A man has always sung Wooden Leg from his heart with a lot of love.
Жолма дегеннен шұбырымда өзі болдай ала жаздай нартатпай іздегенім қыз болды бейбай 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 қызға еді апу қызға еді қыздарға есің ау алсаң ала алмасаң ой мен дағы өлерді емесең şirkin oy Gülgem şepirkin ay Peley Vay peley Usulayma yedin ay
I was asked why the title of this song is Wooden Leg. There are words in the song, "Where is the girl? Oh my God, where is the girl? I could not find anything and I'm looking for a girl." There are no words about a wooden leg. Why is the title Wooden Leg? The author of the song is Jibek Kobnuli, who was a representative of Arka folk singing, and he is one of the folk songs composers. Amira Kashalbayev has sung Wooden Leg in France. This song has high tonality. When it has been sung, windows have shaken. When Amira Kashalbayev received the main prize, People were astonished and said, Kazakh people also have a singer with such an amazing voice. Wooden Leg is a very difficult song to sing. Let me talk about the history of the song. We sing the song and play on the dombra. Musicians of ancient times were kyoe players, singers and poets, also composers. For example, the author of the composition Wooden Leg, Berek Bol Kopanuli, was a singer and a composer. Apart from his singing, he was also talented in the skill of walking with wooden stilts. And the song Wooden Leg came from that skill. The song's lyrics are written for a girl, but the song is filled with joke and is written in a playful style, and the execution, therefore, should be similarly light-hearted. He took the stilts to feasts or special occasions with his dombra to get the interest of girls. When he put them on, he came out first, so then he had the nickname Wooden Leg, and Wooden Leg was his composition, which was sung at feasts. Later people said it was not Berek Bol Kopanuli's song, but that's why the name of the song is Wooden Leg. The title comes from the story of the composer. Kenan Azabayev was a shepherd in his childhood, and he had seen real poverty and hardship in his life. We know that as he appreciated the art of Baulan Sholak, he stopped being a shepherd. It was in his youth when Kenan Azabayev rode on his horse, Koksholak, and traveled from village feast to village feast, as he would like to see girls and show them his talent. Once, he saw a group of girls on the road who were going to a feast. All of them were daughters of wealthy people. He had a chat with the girls on the way, and they sang a song and talked. Then they told him, "It is better to change your horse than to pay a dowry for one of us." How can you attract a girl with such a horse? They joked. At this moment, he replied, you are the daughters of a rich person, and you are still single. You are 25, and you are still not married. You think we are not equal as a couple? But you are not able to marry even a shepherd. He sang these words to the girls. Through the song, he showed his anger towards them. This is the way this song was written.
Nasip şapaktap kızıl altın nurun şaşıp akşam ne Karangısı bağlan şakta Akırıp tavsadığın şin kaşık Bozuyden tang altındaki ışıkar артынан kalır jarı bütün basıp Kelgen şevyen daynalıp kım bargen şok Ey kalkı telinde kılı ağzında şef Aksın karalman oyun şehizaday köngülümde yer vakılı kaldırasın Saldır tep salgıraymen gelgenim değil Kırgız bir bu sağanda kaldırasın Ay baktın sokağa gürgün Şaşına takkan şolgun salbırasın Janışkan yasından bala gazday Ey kalka iki gözüngün şavdırasın Janışkan yasından bala gazday Kalkata iki gözün ol şavdırasın Kalede lidre Kalede lidre 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 Lila la lo, lila la la lila lo, lila la la lila lo, lilo lilo.
Kazakh song compositions are divided into different themes in every region. For example, the song Power requires high tonality. The song has its own character, like a high-flying eagle or a galloping horse. The melody and the words found their own rhythm. A peculiarity of the composition is that in one couplet there are different characters, and the chorus also changes. This song Power is able to be sung only by highly talented musicians, as it is impossible to be sung by just any singer. This composition was produced in the golden age of Kazakh folk art. The 18th and 19th centuries were called the golden age of Kazakh folk compositions. This was a time when Kazakh melodies really started to develop. If you were alive in that time, you would have been able to feel the song, and a time when you were surrounded by girls, chat with them, the time when you would get inspiration from all around you. I think folk singers such as Birjan, Sal, Cheryl Gapberdi and Kopanulis compositions were written from great inspiration. I would love to have been alive in that period of time. I have been to China recently. They have kept Kazakh traditions and they received our folk compositions very warmly. I felt as if I was living in the last century. We lived in a yurt and ate traditional Kazakh food. I wish to have lived there in the period of time when Birjan Zal and Akhan Zeri lived. I am a young singer, but I wish to have lived in that time as a great musician. This art requires a singer to be talented and unique.